What are you doing?
Prepping.
She always working, y'all. She's a hard worker.
I'm getting ready to lay our backsplash.
Tomorrow. But she's the job foreman. And I have 2 responsibilities. 3. Move the stove, watch Garrison, and document.
Those are very hard jobs.
She's not being condescending. She's actually been for real.
I am. Garrison is a handful. I know, I watch him every day, all day. 2
handfuls. And then I watch him between the hours of like 6 and 8:30. I'm a beast, though. I'm a beast. I come home and cook. I'm a beast.
It's the best time ever, and I'm appreciative. Okay, so what I'm doing now is trying to get an idea of how many pieces it will take to do them. It takes 1.5 of these to fill all the way up to here. So even behind the stove, I'm gonna draw a line from here to here, and I'm basically gonna fill it up. This is gonna take a little bit more than a half. Probably take like 3/4, but it's still not a full 2 tiles, 2 sheets of tiles. So, yeah.
She not Betty Crocker today, y'all. She like Bob the Builder.
I am Bob the Builder. Okay, so
earlier today, she was like top model. She was like 3-in-1.
I need more boxes of this stuff, please.
Yeah, you can film me working.
Okay, yeah. He's about to work.
I'm expensive.
You charging me to come get this stuff?
Of course.
Jeez.
Where's it at?
Right there, baby.
Oh. I only accept one form of payment.
Yeah, I know what that is.
PayPal.
Uh-huh. Is that one empty? So let me go show you my tools. I'm so excited. So you guys were there when we bought this stuff, but you didn't really see what I had to get to do my project. I got a Cobalt tile cutter. It got great reviews and it was not that expensive. For this whole thing, it was only $100. Now, if we were gonna pay somebody to come out and do it, they would have charged us a minimum $250. And now if I ever want to do any other tile work or anything like that, I have my own tools. So I like tools. In here, I have sponges. I have a towel nipper. You do the glass parts with this. This is what you put the adhesive down with. I forget what it's called. It's a trowel. This is how I do the really pretty, like, when I do my caulking at the bottom on top of the granite. This is how I make it look really pretty. I went ahead and bought a kit. My sander for the walls. My spacers for between the granite and the tile going on the wall. This is what I put my grout in with. This is a float. And then this is my caulk for the tile to the granite. And I got 2 buckets, and here's my adhesive. So I'm super stoked. I love doing stuff like this. I barely ever get to do like Bob the Builder type stuff, so I'm really excited about that. Good morning! Yes, today is the day that I lay the backsplash, but right now I'm making the bed. And then it's to work I go. I'm really excited. Now, I've never done this, and I've only watched one video, I think on HGTV or DIY Network or one of those type of channels, and it was actually a woman who was showing me how to do it. And That was like back when Nana was here. But I'm confident, you guys. I'm confident that I'm going to be able to do this. I have a game plan. I have myself with some direct rules and order that I want to approach my project with. And yeah, I'm really excited. So I might need to find that video again, or I'll just read the instructions on the adhesive. That's the only thing I kind of unclear about, is how thick should the layer of adhesive be. And I know that the trowel will help with distributing it, but just to be on the safe side, I'll read the directions. And then the next thing that's gonna be kind of tricky is the grout. Like, I'm using a sand-based grout, and you typically don't use sand-based grouts on glass tiles, but my tile is mixed with stones, glass, and other type of materials, so I'm gonna use it anyway. It's not a bad thing to do. You just have to be careful not to scratch the glass, but I'm ready. I got all my materials. I got my buckets. I got my sponges, my trowel, my float. My tiles are all laid out. We gonna get it, y'all. We gonna get it. Thumbs up to the women who take care of the house and hold it down, because that's what I'm about to do. Put in work. All right, I started out with numbering how many tiles it would take just to go the distance, the length of the backsplash where I'm gonna place it. And on my long side, I'll have 10 whole slats. I'm calling them slats. I don't know if that's the right thing to call them. And then I'll have a piece, and then I'll have a third of a piece. So, like, I mean, I'll have pieces which will go in and fill these holes, like these little things. And down here at the bottom, I'll have maybe like a third of one of these. And then on this part of the wall coming over, it'll be like 3/4, and then it'll go into the rest of the slabs. And then down here, it will be like 3/4. And of course, I'll have pieces on all of these connectors. Now, my next step is to measure how deep are the width or the height. This would be the height, this is the width, haha. So I'm gonna measure my height and know exactly how many of these rows I will need to cut to cover this space. So yeah, I'm about to get started. See, my first thing is make my blueprint. Okay, so by making my blueprint, I'm going to be using one of these and another one and tape it so I'll know exactly how high I need to make this. And then inside of that, I'll be cutting out my electrical outlets, so then I can mark them on my tile and cut them out accordingly. But yeah, the hub's already removed the covers. He's gonna move back the stove, and yeah, I got a lot of cutting to do. Might as well sweep back there. We probably should do this frequent.
Three dirtiest areas are always like
behind the refrigerator.
And the washer and dryer.
All right. Now I got to get my blueprint out, and then I'm going to measure off my line across the.
Should you have it marked?
No, because it stays even with the cabinets. So some of the tile will be behind this anyway. You see what I'm saying? This is my mark to know how high it goes, but that doesn't matter. None of that matters because I'm going to draw a line across here, and my tile will just lay even as it would with the countertop. And then this will come, and it'll be covering some of it.
To back it back in.
Oh, this wasn't even close to the wall.
Okay.
Ever. Because look how far this box is out. Okay, well, that's irrelevant. But it was never to the wall completely anyway. So yeah, it's fine. Ouch. But yeah, that's perfect working space. Okay, so this is how deep my from cabinet to counter is. So I don't want it to be exact to this because I did not measure for spacers to go at the bottom. So I'm going to cut on the inside of this towel, which will give me the allotted space for spacers and, you know, just room to move around with. So yeah. You're not supposed to see the camera. Go play with your daddy. Say hi. Hey. Alright guys, so I cut out a blueprint for my electrical outlet and it fits square with the wall, and the outlet is cut out with the holes for me to put the cover back on. Now the trick with the cover is I'll have to probably get longer screws, but you should still be able to use your same covers. I then have my tile on face down, and I dropped it down and I marked out my square. So we're gonna go outside and see, well, to the garage for me to cut it. And that's what I was currently working on. So I cut my first piece right here. This is a glass piece. As you can see, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I marked it here. That's my blueprint. And I've already cut my slits into where I know where to start and stop. So, and I removed those pieces out. So this was here, and this was probably here, or something like that. Yeah. So I already removed those, and now I'm going through and cutting the remainder of the towel that is on there out of that line out. Now I also bought nippers, but I don't know if I'm strong enough or if I'm just not using them right. But this tool works pretty good, so I'm just gonna have to go in and do some individual tiling, but not a ton, hopefully. I mean, I do have 6 electrical outlets in our kitchen. That's crazy. 1 for a phone and then 5 for plug-ins, which is great, but when you're doing work like this, it's kind of annoying.
Chugga, 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 chugga. Choo, choo. Garrison, what sound does the train make? Choo, choo. Choo, choo.
I'll simply place that back and put that up there with remaining cut tiles. So I'll have this one. These little ones I'm probably not gonna worry about. I don't think they're gonna make much of a difference, but these two definitely need to be cut. So I remove the tile out of the net. It's kind of tedious, you guys. Ooh, this tile is already broken. So let's see if I can utilize that it's where it's broken at. Yeah, that'll work. It's already broken, so I can just utilize where it broke at. It's a little bit shorter, but not really. Actually, it's like right on time, so I didn't even have to cut it. And this last one. So let's go see how it's gonna fit into that hole. According to my little cutout, it's gonna fit beautifully. And all I have to do is the other side to match, and it will go over the electrical outlet perfectly. All right, so all that hard work I just did with cutting on the machine was pointless. I figured out my nippers and I nipped this side. And look how great that looks. So this side, I nipped some of it. I figured them out. And yeah, how awesome is that? You guys, and they actually do a pretty decent clean cut. Now for these, I am gonna use my tile cutter because I want them to look really, really sharp. These edges are gonna be hidden by that, so it really doesn't matter. But yes, this little thing works great. I'm so excited, you guys. Look at the little tiles I cut. I'm so excited. I am on my way to completing this project. Once I get everything cut out, my next step will be to put the adhesive on the wall, because I've already sanded the wall and wiped all the loose particles off. Put my adhesive up, get my spacers out, and just start gluing this stuff up. I know, it's so exciting. Can you open it? See, I can't do it all. I need his help. Happy Sunday! What's up, y'all? We getting this work week in order, getting everything prepped to start our work week. We went to church early service. Yay! We got up and went to church early service. We already knocked out all of our grocery shopping, and now we're headed to Starbucks. I know you guys never see us go to Starbucks, but I need a pick-me-up. I gotta go home and eat something and get this grout on my Backsplash, and then hopefully we'll get the Christmas tree up.
Chestnuts roasting.
So tired. We'll see, because I might eat and then take a little nap. You know, let that itis set in a little bit. We'll see.
So you get hit by the itis hard. Like,
it's uncontrollable. Thanksgiving, I was literally like unconscious. Like, I fell asleep on the couch and just got up like a zombie and was like, I'm going upstairs.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I was so dead to the world. I seriously woke up like around, what, 6 o'clock that evening? I slept for like 4 hours.
Beauty rest like this, like.
Oh my gosh. I was so tired. We've slept a lot though this break.
It's fall time, man. I'm sleeping more. I'm like an hour and a half more, which means for me getting 7 hours, 7.5 hours of sleep. Still be waking up like, man, I'll go back to sleep.
That's how it be. Just be tired.
It's the seasons. It's the circadian rhythm or cycle. You only have like 10 hours of daylight.
Ooh, Father. So what's your favorite Starbucks drink? Mine is chai tea classic. Sorry, Oprah. But that's what I'm coming to get. I'm not a huge coffee drinker, even though chai tea has caffeine in it, but I feel like it's less caffeinated than Starbucks coffee. But I can't do it. I can't even do Starbucks decaf. You're talking about unconscious. Too much caffeine puts me to sleep. It's crazy, right? I know. What you getting, babe?
Chai tea soy?
Yeah, chai tea soy.
Welcome to Starbucks. What can I get served for you?
May I have a venti soy chai tea latte, please?
Venti soy chai. Anything else?
You know what? Let's make that 2 of those, please.
Okay, 1060 at the window.
Thanks.
He knows what's good for him.
Well, Sunday's Lowe's Home Depot visit. Maria's trying to finish the tile project in the kitchen. Had a few supplies that she needed. I'm fighting the itis. I didn't know eggs and avocado and tomato can give you the itis, but I haven't. There's Garrison. Say hey, hi. Say hi. Say hi. A, B, C, D. No smacking.
Uh-oh. Ooh, that sounds like a car thing. They pulled out his tools on us.
To show the wife.
For somebody who don't care about this stuff, you sure do have a nice drill set. With two guns.
It was gifted to me. It's a gift to you. It's re-gifted.
Oh, so you gonna gift it to me?
Anything that's yours is mine.
Uh-huh. So what you trying to say? Get to work.
I'm not saying that.
All right, guys. I am doing the finishing touches on the wall. Backsplash. I gotta put the grout in. But right now I'm trying to make sure that all of my electrical outlets are the same distance off of the, for instance, this up here is gonna be a good distance, but then this down here is gonna fall in because there's no brick behind it. So I'm gonna screw it to make sure that it lays flat and even, and it, like this one. I already did this one. I mean, it's not going anywhere. So then I'll just put the cover over it, and a lot of this would be hidden, but then it's all, you can plug in and out and it's not gonna move or wiggle or anything like that, and that's what you want. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all those screwed down, and then I'm gonna do my grout. What are you doing, silly? Yeah, he be in his own world. Well, what you go get the tools for and sit down for?
I'm multitasking.
What are you doing?
An expense report.
I thought he was Gary to help me, y'all. He talking about something doing an expense report. Oh, so you don't want to help with the camera on? Why not? Alright, y'all, I'll be back. Man, when I tell y'all that was the funnest part, but the messiest part, and thank God the Hubs joined in to help me fill in all these little slits with grout. But it's officially finished as far as those two steps. Next, tomorrow, I am going to take a roller and do a grout sealant and then wipe that off, and I'm going to caulk it, and we are finished. You guys, it looks so good. It's got a haze on it right now, but we did some thorough cleaning. Tomorrow I'm going to come back and wipe over it again. It's got a little bit of a haze on it, which is very natural and normal, but you see it just wipes right off. And the Hub's already cleaned all our tools. Thank you, baby, for your help. I couldn't have done this section without you. Dude, we both were like putting the grout in. We were using our hands. The rule is to put it on with a floater and go 45-degree angle. Man, we was trying to put that stuff any way we could. You helping with the cleanup, G? Good job, man. Mommy appreciates it. Y'all, look at our floor. It comes up really easy. When I say it was chunks and chunks of grout down here, it was gross. My hands even have a haze over them. See how the granite has like a haze on it? That's the same thing that's on top of here. And we had protection down on our granite, so nothing like damaged it. You just have to clean everything down. But this little spacing, that's what I'm gonna caulk tomorrow. And I'm going to do my sealant. And yeah, I might caulk it tonight, and then that way tomorrow all I have to do is the sealant. That way everything will be dry. And then the sealant will also have, the caulk would also have a sealant on it. Stop any like grease. And the caulking is gonna stop any mold or anything from growing back there. So our grout, I can't remember what color it is, but I got like almond to do the caulking with. They had a very small selection of options and colors on what to do for countertops. And this is like kitchen, bath, and plumbing, but it says that it works on, you know, stone and granite. So that's what I needed it to do. It really needs to adhere to the granite. And yeah, so a little bit of cleanup right now and a little bit of rest. I don't even know what time it is. Like, that's how much we've been working. And Garrison has been such a trooper because we both were on, Lord, where is the time? We had to have all kinds of shows on to help him stay occupied. Babe, do you know what time it is? 6:40. Oh, we did really good. So we got our night. Guess we can start cleaning out our space for where we're gonna put our Christmas tree. And yeah, dude, we are the real MVPs. Seriously. Yeah, he tried to act like he don't like this stuff. He was in there getting it in.
I had a good time.
You had a good time? Oh, just damp that. Take that off and then just run it in the water and wring it out. I would take it off of there. And then run it in the water. And then we'll just do a quick damp mop on it. But the problem is, once you damp one area, you're going to have to take it off and rinse it again, because it's just going to make it be white. Do you see what I'm saying? As soon as you use it. So I almost feel like maybe we should go in with our microfiber towels, and I'll do a quick hand wipe, and then you can come back with that. Or we can spray that and then come back with do paper towels first and then come back with that.
I'll do that first.
All right, I'm gonna help him clean up. When I tell y'all I could have not done this without his help, I could have, but man, it would have been so tedious because you want to get it off. By the time you put it on, within 10 minutes of where you started, you want to be wiping it off so it doesn't set into the natural stone. And we were able to tag team. Like basically we both were putting it on. And then when we got to a certain point, I just stopped and started wiping it off. And he kept putting it on. And then we were able to come back and wipe off together. And it saved me so much time. I could see me having easily invested another like 5 hours into this project, where with his help, I think we were able to have it done maybe in 2.
Yeah, that sounds
about 2 hours. So if you have somebody that can help you with the grouting process, definitely have them help you. And don't be so like tedious about like how you get it on there. Seriously, because you want to just get it in there and you want to fill up those lines as deep and as filled as possible, because you don't want to have any gaps, because then water can get down in there and you just want it to be full and just look as clean as possible. And yeah, very grateful that he helped. See, our floor is back. Real easy cleanup. The grout was water soluble, so it's not going to adhere to anything except for the stone once it gets dry. And it's got sand in it, so it's not going to expand. What you see is what you're going to have for the duration of your backsplash. So our next project, we're going to tile the whole house. No, but I do want to tile my laundry room and Garrison's bathroom, and probably our bathroom, just depending on what we decide to do with our bathroom once we talk to a contractor on our bathroom. But house is coming together. I know you guys want to see decorating, but it's really not about that right now. It's about getting it exactly how I want it, so then I can decorate. So a lot of little projects. I got to get my crafts / workroom.
Yeah, give me a couple paper towels ready if you don't mind.
Sure. And I got to get Garrison's room together and my laundry room. Like, my laundry room is going to be dreamy. I want to get a country sink, a country kitchen sink in there. That means really wide, really deep, and cabinetry and all kinds of just really cool stuff in there. I want to have drying racks off the wall and more storage. That'll be where we'll bathe Coco from here on out. Just really, really excited. We have some cool ideas for the house. And I have some clueless moments for the house too. So it'll come together. The more you live here and you're in a space, you want to utilize how you use the space.
Thanks, bud.
And I'm just happy with this. That's a start. You can start seeing the haze come on it now. That means tomorrow when I do a final wipe down, it's going to be nice and ready. Oh, I'm so excited. Honey, we did wonderful. We did so good.
She's a good boss, y'all. She ain't too hard to work for.
That's because I'm working too. We worked together. It wasn't no boss and worker situation. We both were workers.
Both bosses, both workers.
There you go. We worked together for the betterment of our home. Whoop, whoop. Look at that detail over there. Look at that grouting. Oh! Look at how clean it is. Yes. Yes.
Y'all tell somebody's happy.
So I know I said that I was using the other caulk, but I end up using this one, which has sand in it, and it looked a lot like our grout. The other one was a little bit too shiny for me, and this color matched really well. This is the Caracaulk sand, and the color I got it in is straw, and it worked beautifully for the backsplash. As you can see, it looks just like it's cupped all the way down to the bottom, but it's not. That's actually, I mean, grouted all the way to the bottom. That's actually caulk. So this was the better deal, and using it in a gun saved my sanity. So don't use that other stuff. It's slimy. It's ridiculously hard to use. This right here is thebomb.com. Super easy, wonderful results. Dries, takes a little time to dry just like any caulk, but it is so good, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm in the dark a lot.